What up, though? What's happening, good people? Y'all know what time it is, man. It is the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. Hump Day Happy Hour tap in. We got a special guest in the building, more like family, man. He's a returning uh guest to the
Yeah.
pod, friend of the family, DJ D Tec. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's happening? Yo, I love the intro.
Hey, I
I
got
was like, that
somebody.
was
I can
dope.
connect you with somebody now. I can connect you with somebody if you need
I
some
see that.
extracurriculars.
Now I see that.
Absolutely.
You might need to plug me in with that.
For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Well,
But I'm
not
doing well.
overlooking
I'm
my
blessed. I can't complain, man. Definitely happy to be on here. And my apologies from last time. It was just crazy, caught up in the moment. But we here now with this, so I'm ready.
what you say, got motion 1.5? You had
Got
motion.
motion 1.5. Never lied about
Well,
that.
I'm all out of sorts a little bit, man. I didn't introduce my co-host, my partner, then my drinking partner, Carolina Dirt 803. What's happening with you?
And sure, the Hump Day Happy Hour tap in. We back at it with D Tec, local legend in Columbia. He been in the music game forever. Once again, we've had him before. I said I think I heard DJ D Tec when I was in middle school or some shit. So
I'm telling
he
you,
is a living legend.
I appreciate the love. Thank you, fellas.
absolutely, absolutely, man. Look, it's good to have you back, man. I know you got a lot of new endeavors. We're gonna get into them, um, and let you speak your piece about what you got going on, of course. Um,
Absolutely.
everything how is everything, man? Like I said, we kind of got away from it, man. I know like life is transition. I think last time we had you on was like right after the pandemic. It might have even been during, I don't know. But how's things been transpiring with you, mind, body, and soul, family, and that type of stuff?
Well, the family is definitely well and blessed. Definitely, just enjoying my children and my kids grow up to, to be young adults in the making, and my parents, definitely in good health. So, definitely that's in good spirits. Just staying busy, man. Just, every day, just taking it one day at a time, being the best person I can be, and just keep doing what I'm doing with what I love to do, and that's work and music. So, it's been a lot, and it seems like every day just getting more and more aggressive of just that motion, and I can't complain, man. It's
You know,
definitely a lot. So,
you gotta put the man hours in, man. I think a lot of people in this day and age of instant success, people think that you don't have to work hard no more, man. So
oh no, you got to
speak
put
to
that
that
work in.
in terms of your grind and your journey.
It's just really just a passion of, just wanting to, further myself in what direction I'm going with it. So, it just nonstop working. And when you love to do something, it's not really, there's no time limit. It's not really considered work. It's just something that you do with passion. So, I just be passionate on what I got going on, and that, that just makes my job easier to do what I have to do with the work.
That's what's up. So like
Absolutely.
a lot of people use the word passion and work ethic and commitment and consistency. Like of all those adjectives, what's the one that you cherish the most?
Whoa. Um, I'm gonna say it love, because I love what I do, and the passion is the love of the passion, and just love, really, to be honest with you. I just love what I do, and love conquers everything, to be honest with you. You can't, it's hard to knock somebody down when there's too much love pumping out their heart and their blood and their veins. You can't stop that type of energy.
Yeah,
For
well,
sure, for sure.
that's a freight train in some instances. Some people, people say, I'll die for this. I'll, stand 10 toes down for it. I'll do this, I'll do that. But, sometimes you don't get the love back. So you kind of give up quickly. And like I said, you've been doing it for so long. So it has to be the love.
For me it is, because like I said, I just love what I do, and just seeing my own results and seeing the action, and just seeing things, because seeing is believing. So once you see what you're looking for and you see the stuff that you want to gain, then your faith and your belief gets stronger. And that just because just having a strong spiritual belief and loving in God. So everything just 1+1, and I get the 2 out of it.
I know that's right. That's a bar right there for sure. And I just like, even with us with this whole podcasting thing, man, everything ain't always hunky dory. Everything don't always go well technically, but we do this out of our love for what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is something that we would do off camera anyway. My brother done said it a million times. You feel me? So we gonna keep grinding and doing what we do, and let the one make the two, like you said.
There you go.
So, go ahead.
No, you got it. You got it.
No, so this latest project, Got Motion 1.5. Where did you birth this one from? How long you been working on this project?
Well, like I said before, the DJing part, I took a break in 2017 because I wanted to get more involved with the music scene, the music business, and just the industry part, not just on the major level, just in my community, in my market, to have a better understanding of what I'm dealing with, to be able to work the product, work the records, work artists, to be able to break through. Because it's crazy how the mindset is other people coming through, if it's dope, it catches on and is out of here. Well, we have
Right.
dope music too. Why does it catch on for us? So taking a break in 2017 just to be able to have a better understanding of my market and how to work my market better when it comes to our music. Because it's easy to work other people's music from other places that has motion and has things going on. They just coming through here, just leaving their motion behind, and the people, the fans, the consumers, they're gonna eat it up. But just seeing my homies have their momentum, I start seeing their growth and seeing the transition of what we've been doing, just really being on cruise control. And because once a movement is created, once motion is happening, once something is starting to pop, you can't stop that. You feel me? The only way it can be stopped is somebody does it their own way and fuck it up to the point where, damn, they dropped the bag on his own shit. You feel me? Like how you fumbled that. So the only way that type of energy and momentum can be stopped if that person stops, and that's it. You feel me? But once I started seeing the people that I was, my homies, I was working their music, working the projects, and I started seeing like, oh, this shit's about to really go. It's only a matter of time. And when I started seeing that, like around 2000, I'm gonna say 21, 22, I started seeing the momentum shift, change. And I said, you know what? I miss my DJing shit. Let me get back to my DJ bag. Let me get back to being what I do best as a DJ, and I wanted to go back and let's say, let me go ahead and just start from the bottom and create a whole new situation for myself. Let me go ahead and get back to the essence of what DJing, the mixtapes, you feel me? And just putting dope music on a mixtape and just feeding it to the people. So that's why, the whole Got Motion really came about, is just, just adding music from artists who have motion in our market. I'm not, my mixtape series is mostly artists that's here from our market and, in our community that has good records. And let me help expose that from a DJ's point of view, saying this shit is hot. This is it.
Right.
You feel me? Just showing it off and talking and, and just co-signing it. So the 1.5, like I said, this is my second one. The volume 1 is out, and then I did the 1.5. And I have tons of music, even to the point where I thought, I said thought, I'm going to do it. I just haven't decided when I'm going to do it. But I'm going to take all the Carolina classics, like the Mr. Flips, the Little Rude, the Dilly Tights, the songs that that still hit to this very day, but just never got that full exposure. So I'm gonna do a Got Motion Carolina classics with just nothing but unsung heroes that still out here with dope records. So it just really just having fun as a DJ and just just starting from the ground up and building it back up on a whole new level, because it's time for new things. And I want I'm not really too crazy about getting to the clubs and start doing parties back again, because my playlist and music selection is a lot more different. Because you're not going to hear the Jeezys, the Futures, the Gottis, the Jim Jones, the Jay-Z's. You're not going to hear too much of that stuff, because I have enough catalog music of the Carolina music to be able to play a whole night of Carolina music.
And that's what's
up.
dope.
So I'm just working, creating my own motion and making a brand out of it, and just having fun with it. To be honest with you,
Between you and Surplus, I know you know DJ Surplus, boy.
yeah, it's the homie. Definitely no Surplus.
I've been listening to Surplus, being in the same room with Surplus. Surplus make you like. There was a local artist, and they said that Surplus make you think you can win a Grammy. Because he's like you. He's repping South Carolina. He does everything for South Carolina, especially Columbia. Surplus is a big ass cheerleader, and I think with you and him, I know both y'all co-list DJs, and we've had multiple DJs on this show, and I don't know if you saw it, a couple months ago, DJ Chuck T did a podcast, and he was just talking about artists between the Carolinas getting put on. And he was saying he doesn't believe anybody's ready right now for a major deal. No knock on this. Isn't directed to Chuck T. This is directed to what you're doing in your movement. As far as just give me a list of artists that you feel are just ready. And it doesn't even have to be a major. You can say a major. You can say independent. Just ready to be heard nationwide.
Shoot, really? There's you got people who got good music that can be heard worldwide, and you have people who got good music and is already seasoned, established artists that understands what they're dealing with. So when it has the opportunity to play the game correctly, they ain't gonna foul out. They ain't gonna, they're not gonna drop the ball.
Yeah.
Because once you have the opportunity, that's it. You gotta, either you're gonna go for it or you're gonna look crazy. So there's definitely, when he said that, he said that he see artists that can be in art development deals, production deals. Yes, I agree with that. And then I also agree there's artists out here that's been art developed, that's ready to go. They just need that one opportunity, rather be their investor or somebody coming in to work with them to take them to the next level. But yeah, we definitely have artists in our market that is ready to go.
Yeah, like
at the end of the day, it's really about timing. Because whenever that time hits you, you just gotta be ready more than anything else, and really ready in the mindset. Because when you get in that type of business, it's a different type of business than anything else. So you really gotta be mentally prepared for that shit, because it's so much that comes with it. It can draw you crazy. It can make you go against it can really just flip you upside down or you go overwhelming to flip you upside down mentally, and then you be off track for real. And then you didn't mean to drop the ball, but that's once you're on that plateau and the whole world's looking at you, I can only imagine that type of pressure.
Yeah, like when he first heard it, when he first said it was like a snippet, and I was like, I know there's at least one person between the Carolinas. And then when he broke it down, and then I started reading the messages, and he was explaining to people, because once again, y'all know the industry better than I do. I'm just a listener and a lover of music and a lover of Carolina. And then I was like, oh, I understand exactly what he's saying now. But I like that he ruffled some feathers. Still, nobody really came out of him ruffling feathers and saying the truth, but the truth needed to be said. And people just needed, like you said, people think they just want to get on. They're not thinking about the outside shit. They're not thinking about they camp fucking up their money. They're not thinking about the manager fucking up their money. They're not thinking about the distribution deal fucking up their money. Like it's a lot of stuff that you got to have the mental capacity. There's a lot of people that, like you said, that fail. And then the time
they got one foot in the streets and one foot in the music shit. Like people don't dive in like they once did. You feel me? My question, Tech, like over the years, bro, you done seen the evolution of hip hop overall, music overall. How has the Carolina sound, and even though we born and bred home South Carolina natives, as far as me and my brother, how has the Carolina sound changed? And that's North and South Carolina over the last few years.
It definitely I can definitely say it has grown a lot more compared to before and now, just because now we have more people either making beats or producing, either or doing the both. So we have a lot more producers than we was before. Back in that time, going to the studio was a little more different than it is, having a laptop, a mic, and the headphones and a good program and a good interface. You feel me? You can have your own studio at your convenience compared to you got to go in and do it the ADATs and the DATs and the reel to reels before technology made a lot more advanced for anybody to really want to produce. So just seeing the amount of producers from back then to now is just a growth. And even to now, like our producers is really, they working, whether they're working within artists within their community or working artists outside the community in a different community, and really the past couple of years, like the Rod Wave, NBA Youngboy, some artists, that's our sound. They just happen to have their flow of rap over our sound beats. Because a lot of the producers like TNT, Jesse May, Nico, Super Mario, I can name a lot of people that big artists were on their beats, but that's our sound. They just happen to rap over our shit.
Okay.
Well,
I can dig that.
So the whole world been on our sound for the past couple of years. It just only takes a matter of time for the right artist to be able to have that sound, take off. That's why like the Baby and Jetson, when they collabed and did the Suge record and everything else right behind it, that's a Carolina sound. And really, that's a Columbia sound more than it was a North Carolina sound.
Okay.
Okay.
Venom said the same thing.
Well, Chuck T had another point. He said, as a Carolina artist, you also got to stand out amongst the people that's already out there. So how does, like, you name the sound. Now, what is like the artist, the charisma, the type of person that would stand out and really represent Columbia? Like, what kind of characteristics and adjectives would you give them?
Like, what you mean by that one?
Like he was just saying, like we can't sound like Atlanta, we can't sound like New York, we can't sound like the West Coast. That's what Chuck T was playing. Like you just got to sound different. We can't sound like the Baby, or we can't sound like
shit. Just really, you just got to be you, and what you do on the microphone, and and just with the production or the producers you're working with, you just got to be you and be different. And we have a different sound because we got all kind of type of artists coming out of Carolinas that has different sounds. And really what's going to make the sound is the production, to be honest with you. We got that bounce.
Yeah.
We got that. It's different.
When the first time I heard Trap Dickie, it was on the Blue Devils. I think it was last year. It was a TikTok video or some shit. And when he rapped it, like I felt proud that he was from NC. Like that dude rap.
Yeah, and even when he rapped to that beat, even of course I know that's Missy, but when I heard it, he claimed it because him being himself and how he flow, how he rap, and how he's snapping, the tone, what he's saying is Carolina. So to me, he Lil Wayne'd it.
Okay.
So so that's why it did what it did. Of course, it was a familiar beat for people who recognized where it came from or what it was. But at the end of the day, when I heard it myself the first time, I'm like, this is dope. Like this is different. You feel me? I knew where it came from, but when he jumped on it, he made it his record. It became a Carolina record more than it became a Missy Elliott record.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna front. Like I didn't even really immediately think of Missy. Like, of course it came around, but like you said, it never felt like he was trying to do an impression of Missy. It felt very much like, oh, I'm going into this with a plan and a strategy, and this is what I got out of it. So I definitely feel that. Feel that.
He did. He almost pulled a Baby. Like he didn't let everybody love the beat.
Your audio is cracking up real bad.
Who, both of us?
Yeah, I can hear you, but y'all sound very real distorted.
Um,
Oh man.
I mean, I don't know if it's the music too. I don't think the music, background music too loud. Um, what I was gonna say, is it clear now or is it still
Yeah, it's
cracked?
getting a little more clear. Yeah, it's clear now.
I was gonna say he kind of like the baby, like he came on the beat and he owned the beat, like the confidence in him rapping. Like my brother say, like you knew that beat, but you was also listening to what he was saying more so than the beat for the first time listening to a track.
Hmm.
Yeah, he put a little notes out there, but we rapping down here.
Like I'm gonna tell you, like the difference is like the Megan records, the Girls in the Hood. I immediately thought of Boys in the Hood with Easy E, and I never gave that song a chance.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, and I got the opposite, from Trap Boy Dickie. So that's what I be talking about. Like a lot of these samples, a lot of these old beats is coming back around, and I don't know if the motherfucker on the beat is really a star. Because come on, cuz like the Easy E record, like that's a hit no matter what.
Absolutely.
It's a hit no matter what. You could have did eeny meeny miny mo on that beat,
And it
and it was
still would have
gonna
went.
do exactly.
Yeah,
So
once a hit is always gonna be a hit. Unless
exactly,
unless unless you don't know what you're doing and you drop the hit.
right. Or like we were talking about, make a motherfucker believe in you on that record,
Hmm.
So
and you got to
so
do that.
yeah, so Tech, if I'm rapping, or I'll be like, hey Tech, how can I get on the next mixtape? Not talking social media. I'm just talking about we meet up and you say just show me what you got. What is it that you look for your mixtape?
I gotta like it first.
It's just that simple.
I just gotta like it. And it's gotta make sense. You feel me? And really, when I do the mixtapes, I don't even tell people who's gonna be on the mixtape. I just grab records that I like, and I just put it out there, and the timing of when it's gonna hit on how I'm gonna drop it. Because some of the records I got on the mixtape, they've been out for a minute. They just ain't got they didn't get the right look or the right exposure. So that's why what? Let me do my contribution and let me bring some light to some of these dope ass records that I like that I know it can go. Let me go ahead and just put it out there and just and let my people and my audience and whoever else it comes across like, yo, this shit is dope. And like when people listen to my mixtape, like, yo, Tech, this shit is on repeat, like from track from 1 to 10 or 1 to 15, like, yo, this shit is straight hit. Like, ain't not one whack ass record. Like, nah, these are dope records. They just, a lot of people just don't understand how to work music. It's a big difference
Right.
on making music. It's like I tell people, like, you can cook all the flavored chicken wings you can in the world. You can be the best chef and you can kill the chicken wing flavor. But put in the package and go outside and sell it, it's a different story.
For
Because
sure.
everybody's selling chicken wings,
Yeah.
Wingstop, the grocery store, the food trucks. Everybody got different flavor for wings. But what's gonna make yours different for the next person's wings?
It's
It's
the
how you
That's real
market, how
talk.
you promote your
yeah.
music.
And
And that's
and I,
the other thing I was gonna bring up just real quick is like you have a focused point of playing local music. I don't know if I get that, and it's not any knock to the local DJs. I think, like Venom also said on an episode earlier, is like our DJs is more famous than our artists, and I really feel like sometimes these DJs. I mean, you got to believe in the record, obviously, but I feel like a lot of times the local DJs don't always support the artists. You feel me?
Well, if you know better, you're gonna do better. And if you want to be that type of DJ, then you have to understand what DJing and DJ culture is about. You feel me? Even like with hip hop, with rap, it started off with the DJ. You feel me?
Right.
Playing good records, dope records, and entertain the crowd. So you have to understand what it is to be a DJ. There's a difference between a DJ and a person who plays records and music. You feel me? Like the weed man is the weed man, the dope man is the dope man. It's two different entities. You feel me?
So has DJs got I ain't gonna say lazier, but not as critical. Not as critical. Like I said, I was with Kryptonite last week. Me and Kryptonite were at R&B Fest, and we were just chopping it up. Yeah, we were just chopping it up, and he was like, not knocking the DJ, like, man, I wonder why he went to that transition. I wonder why he went to that transition. Are you just playing it, especially if you're a known DJ? Are you just playing it because you want to hear it? But the crowd is vibing to it. But it's like he was explaining to me the transition into the track and into the day. And that's something as a listener and, somebody that loves music, I never paid attention, but y'all are DJs, so y'all understand that shit. So how do you feel about DJs now with their transitions? Is it lazy? Is it?
It's simple and easy because, the equipment is not turntable no more. So a board can give you, or the laptop can give you it can sequence the music for you. You feel me? Compared to, two turntables and a mixer and a bunch of records. You have to know what's gonna blend well, what's gonna mix well, what's gonna sound well once you play it. So, it makes it a lot more easier now. But for somebody who wants to, it's like a ball player. If you want to be the best basketball player, you got to learn the fundamentals of the game first to understand what you're doing to be the ball player. Yeah. But a lot of people, they just take shortcuts and, and just want to play music. And I get it. It's a difference between somebody playing music and a DJ who understands how to DJ.
Yeah.
And the DJ is supposed to, be the trendsetter of what's going to be next, what's going to be hot, rather than just music, fashion. Just look at Jam Master Jay. You feel me? He was wearing the brim hat, the leather coats, and the shell-toe Adidas. DMC and Run wasn't wearing that. They were trying to figure out how they was looking. So the DJ already knew what the streets was on, so he was able to, hey man, put this on. Now we run DMC. You feel me? So a DJ is always got to be ahead of the game with trends, fashion, culture, music. Like we are the staple of what's going on with hip hop. My opinion,
motherfucker can laugh if they want to, cuz, and I'm not on that type of shit. But Shaq is a real DJ.
Yeah, Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal is a real DJ, cuz, because if you are there to move the crowd, that's explicitly what he does. Now, again, I'm not into that EDM shit. I'm not into the techno shit. Like, I can listen to that shit for roughly 9.5 minutes. You feel me? But just watching his sets and the type of shit that he do, I feel like a lot of DJs is riding their own wave now because there is, fame, celebrity, acclaim with being a DJ. I think a lot of them ride their own wave and they gatekeeping a lot of local artists. That's how I feel.
Well, a majority of the time that should just be small-minded hate because it got nothing to do with music. It just probably got to do with other stuff outside of music. They might know that person personally and don't want to see that person shine. Or, they might like, hey, my homeboy don't mess with that dude, so I ain't gonna support that. You feel me? But at the end of the day, if you got a good record, that shit's gonna win all day, every day.
Right.
You can't stop a dope record.
And I guess that's the other thing. I always feel like whenever we do these conversations with local artists, singers, rappers, whatever, and I always ask, like, if we could put y'all in the room, would you do some work? And everybody agrees you get put in the room to do some work, but everybody hasn't been put in the room to do some work. Like, it's like one of those things, like, we have the talent. So if you just have like a creative weekend with, let's just say a studio's booked for 2 days, and also no limit shit, we got 20 motherfuckers in here, and we doing a verse to this beat. Whoever got the first three verses is on this track. Whoever got this is on this, and just push something out quality. We'll go back later and pick in and out with tracks and we'll go. But it seems like
that's how Cole did Dreamville.
Yeah, but
that Dreamville project was just a bunch of motherfuckers, and not to keep pushing up Kendrick, but bruh, that shit was monumental what he did on that Prime concert, cuz. Like for him to get all those rival sets and sections together, need to let everybody know if you stronger with the more people you got. Cause I'm not telling you to fuck with somebody just for the sake of fucking with somebody. But if you are beefing with a motherfucker that you don't even know why you beefing with, put that shit aside, cause and do music, do work.
Absolutely, I agree with that. But you know,
Yeah, do work.
not everybody's mindset is on that time. We
Of
still have a
course.
lot of people out here just ass backwards and confused because the mindset is just dumb.
The
Yeah, I just
Julio
feel like
Fulios.
yeah, but I just feel like so we've had so many people on this platform. You, Kryptonite, Venom, shit, Smitty, Chuck D, um, uh, Lisa Gonzalez. We've had. There's a group of individuals that if you put at the head and say, "Hey, we got 2 days, we got 30 artists between y'all 5 people, we need at least an EP or something, a mixtape out the weekend." It don't have to be done for about 2-3 weeks, but just have the certain track y'all want. I just feel like the South Carolina sound can grow even more because it allows people to feed off people. Because my brother put up another point. These day and age, like you're not in the studio at the same time. So I'm doing a verse and I'm sending you. That energy is not the same as if we're doing it in the studio at the same time. So that's why I say if we're in the studio at the same time, you got like 20 people and you let them feed off each other. And I think you come out with a dope project.
Absolutely. Yeah. It just takes the right people with the right mindset to put them type of actions in play. And I always tell people, this music game, you can't be halfway in and halfway out. Either you're gonna be all the way in or it's not gonna work because the music is it moves so much on the clock on the second. Like right now, somebody's making a hit, somebody about to upload a hit, somebody's about this music shit is not. And the crazy thing is because the internet now the whole world is on some rap shit.
Yeah.
Or making music. The whole world, not
I've
just
been listening.
America.
I've been listening to the Punjabi MCs and the Japanese rappers.
You feel me?
Bruh, and I have no idea what the fuck they saying.
But it sounds good.
It sounds fucking good.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, like now we're not just competing with the Nellies or the Jay-Z's, and no, we're competing with the whole world now. Even they're competing because somebody out of nowhere come out and with a dope record and the people like it, it's a rap. They're gonna be number one for the moment.
So
that's why the Afrobeats jumped out there so hard. Afrobeats going crazy right now.
Let me go back to 1.5 real quick, real briefly, because there's another. I want to get on this country conversation we had before we went live, but on the 1.5, I just want to tell you my personal tracks that I've listened to more than once. The first one in the million with Tec and the one
Tec out of Columbia.
Okay, Playboy Poppy. I'm not gonna throw Trap Dick in there because that's just automatic. That Black Rodeo is tough. That Johnny Gill is extra tough.
The Black Rodeo is Bankroll Jew. He's from Walterboro, South Carolina. He's lit. And that record's about a year old.
I played that a couple times on the flyer. Was that feel good? I really like that damn feel good.
Appreciate that. That's my latest single, featuring Chris the King, and I had to put my own joint in on the mixtape. So, but yeah, that's my single. It's available everywhere, DSPs, YouTube. So definitely support my single called "Feel Good" featuring Chris the King. But yeah, I appreciate that one, homie.
Yeah, the country go hard. But looking at your audio Mac right now, you released it what 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, June 14th.
So I'm saying what I'm looking at, you probably got different numbers. I'm looking at 3.5 thousand total plays. Like that's to me, I don't know how it is to you, but to me that's moving.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
And I'll be looking, I'm like an artist now. I'll be looking at my analytics and numbers like, oh shit, it's moving. But it's dope, man. I just want people to really just hear the music we got, man. And all them records are dope, man. Even down to my homeboy Zay, the Country Charm record. Yeah. The Southern Charm, my bad. Southern Charm record. That's a dope record.
I listen. Like the whole thing is consistent. Those are the ones that just point out to me. Because I was playing it before you came on. I was just letting the shit ride.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Good. So if somebody want to get on your next mixtape, what's needed? Can somebody, if I be like, hey man, we got like 3 guests that been on our podcast that go real hard.
Big Hurt.
Big Hurt is definitely. He's a lyricist. Big Hurt is definitely somebody.
No, Big Hurt from out of Columbia, right?
Yeah.
He always been dope.
Yeah, him. And we got. I told this dude I'm always gonna throw his name in it. It's this young guy named Bay Ray. He sing, he rap, but when he sing, he got a falsetto, like that. With the bushy hair, Maxwell. He got kind of a Maxwell falsetto.
He's with the bushy hair.
You know, we call him Big Luther and Little Luther too, but he got a falsetto. Like that shit might match with a trap Dickie on your mixtape. That shit might match with.
Well, you know what? Then if that's the case, then we need to do a collab together.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, God Motion and on the bottom of the bottle, we need to go ahead and just come together and just do one mixtape, and you know, you bring your music, I bring my music, I mixed it up, and shit, we go to work.
That's what I'm saying when it comes to that's effort in putting out music. Like you've been in the game. Me and my brother are just getting into this world that you've been in, but that's effort on our side to say, hey, a guest came on, we listen to their music, now we gonna promote just like you. If you listen to somebody's music and you like it, you perform it, you promote it and you play it. So that's kind of how I feel. Like there's a good artists out there that got some good quality music. You know, it's just hungry. They just haven't been around the right person. That networking shit. Like you might have walked past and been in the same buildings, but you know he might be too reserved, or you know you got your own thing going on. But it's a good artist that can represent the state and the city well. I'm always down for a good project.
Hell yeah. I can say I'm down to do it. We can collab on one and we can make that like volume 3, volume 4, you feel me? Or whatever, you feel me? Or we can just make it a special edition of, you know, shit. This is, you know, we set our own volume with, you know, the collab between us two. I'm down with it.
Yeah. Absolutely. I just want you to just tag the bottom of the bottle in it, because I don't want no money or nothing. I just want people to know I was there when the shit happened.
Shit.
You feel me?
And that's a majority of the time that's the reason why I do certain things, because to say I was there. Yeah, you know, just like I wanted to support Trap at the video shoot. You know, I wasn't trying to be in the video. I probably could have been if I asked, or or made my way in front of a camera, but I really wanted to just support the overall bigger picture, and at the same time say I was there to witness what I witnessed. You feel me?
That's what makes you an asset to that community, man. It'd be so wild that a motherfucker you try to get people to work together and they be like, damn, well maybe it'll pop back in. But you know, you try to get people to work together and they be like, well shit, I'm just trying to get a bag. It's like you've been doing this shit for free for the last 10 years. Now you need a bag because somebody asked you to work with them.
And a bag crazy, you would have never got. It's a bag you never got. Matter of fact, me and G-Stack had a conversation about it. Was something similar to that. Basically, like some people think they a bug. Like there's a defining friendship, associate, my brother and all that. So basically, the plot or whatever it was, he needed something done. He went to his partner, but the partner was like, "Well, you got to go to my manager." Like that's kind of, is you my partner, is you my brother, is you my associate. So I understand, but I understand you try to do your business shit, and I understand you got a manager for that, and you need it. But for me, the type of person I feel like if we just sit here drinking and smoking, or we damn shooting shit, and I asked you for a favor, like there, I shouldn't have to go.
Gonna be there anyway. Yeah, now you need a bag.
Yeah, but
what's the I put the link in the description for anybody that want to go check out Got Motion 1.5 DJ D Tec featuring various Carolina artists, man. It's in the description of the show tonight. Copy, paste that link, man, and run them numbers up, man. Like I said, especially for the people that's from here. You feel me? Blow these people up, man.
Where'd you put it at?
It's in the show description.
Oh, okay. I was gonna put it on the banner, but my finger's fat. Nah, there's a lot of dope art. Like King Hurt, like you said, bro, that he a monster. He nothing but, bro. What I do with King Hurt when he said new shit, I just screenshot the bar because he always has the subtitles. So whatever it is, I screenshot it and send it so he know I was listening to that shit. Hey, he be going hard.
And he a throwback. I don't know why this particular genre of music don't like we be pissing on the old people, and I'm not saying we, cause I love the legends of the game, but come on, man, like the Eagles, Van Halen toured for 97 years. The Eagles, they toured for 78 years. Aerosmith just stopped doing shows the other day. You feel me? Like, we the only genre of music that be like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Shit.
And I get it. We definitely the trendsetters. We set the trends, so that's why shit feel old to us. You know, by the time the white tee people put it in their category, you be like, man, I'm done with that shit.
No, I think you go back to what Crip was saying. It's the transition which you mix the song. Like I said, I'm in the strip club with Crip a while back. He playing trap shit. That nigga throwing Al Green in the middle of the niggas throwing money in the strip club. So I just feel like, and as a DJ, how you promote when it come on? Like what you say on the mic? Are you doing the breakdown, get everybody quiet, and then you bust it wide open? But there's ways to do that shit.
I'm talking about specifically hip hop music. Like old school R&B is always gonna have a lane and a life.
Yeah.
But when you talk about Red and Meth, just like people calling T.I. T.I. still rapping his motherfucking ass off. He rapping motherfuckers around in a circle.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm saying?
Shit was hard.
Bruh, like, and that's what I'm saying. You got the boy, I said it earlier, Julio Fulio. I don't even know. I don't know. Hate to see that man passed the way he passed, man, but he kind of brought that shit on himself.
I'm about to say, remember how that linked to us?
Yeah. It's you can't be dancing on people's corpses, man. You can't be doing songs about people losing their life to violence and think it's gonna be all right. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I did want to he here, but he ain't here. I did want to get on.
I was trying to bring him back on.
Yeah, his cam off. I think his cam off. But like it's so much going on. Like we can dive into a little bit. Like Shabuzi going ham, bro. That tipsy shit, and and I understand people they talking about that's Jaquan. Fuck that. He already said that was Jaquan. That's tipsy. That beat is damn near identical.
Right.
But for him to do what he did with the swag that he did it in is why.
And for it to be accepted. He made it brand new. Like, and don't get it twisted. Older white people know Tipsy.
Oh, yeah.
But the swag that he put on it, it was contemporary country. It's what country music is now. You feel me? And don't be mad at him because he had the idea. You feel me?
No, I'm proud of him he had the idea because that shit went ham.
For sure.
I listen to Tipsy. I listen to Tipsy like maybe 2-3 times a day. Yeah, 2-3 times a day I listen to it. Hip hop is the most greatest but toxic genre. Monte Carlo, that sound kind of. I'll say that's cool. C-Head said that hip hop is still I goof or I good.
No, he said it's still good. It's what the media is showing us.
Yeah. But
and he know because his son is an artist.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If you got his link up, go ahead and put it in the chat for your son.
He said, "Good, my bad." All right, so yeah, we're about to start acting like you can't spell now. Once it's on the screen, it's forever, ever.
Yeah, man.
Take it.
Now we need Hess on here, man, to see how this Fulio fallout is going, because
Oh yeah.
he's in the city of Jacksonville, and Hess always got his ear to the street.
Did you see what happened in Charlotte? I seen Hess that one. Dude got
Which one?
stopped by the cops, but he was in his old lady car. He had the money. He had the money to pay rent. He had like 9 G's. He had to pay some bills and rent. He said he stopped by Wendy's. They pulled him over. When they pulled him over, in the months of them pulling him over, whatever, they get back to the police station. He said he heard the band pop on his money, and he heard the money rumble. So he blamed it on the cop car, like, nah, I ain't doing whatever. But he never raised his voice. He stood 10 toes down. He conversated his point because he's in handcuffs. He wasn't belligerent or nothing. Like, he stood 10 toes down, but he conversated his thing. And what did was, the lady said, well, when I count this out, how much should I count out? And he said, I can't tell you, because if I tell you wrong, then you're gonna think I'm wrong.
You're gonna act like it. Yeah, you're gonna act like I'm lying.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Shit. Yep, and they locked that cop up. That man got.
They did.
He resigned, but that was all right. Hold on, let me get it to you, CS. But that was the smartest shit though. But he had like 9 G's, and they fired that cop. And the crazy thing, like, dude was so apologetic that, did you see when they went back in to tell him that he was good? He was still apologizing. The cop was like, man, stop apologizing. Like, we don't want to hear that.
Bruh. Yeah, I mean, it just go to show you, man, like, it ain't nothing new. These cops is just getting caught by these cameras. It ain't nothing new.
Yeah, but like I said, it was the way the guy handled it. Like, he handled it so professional,
like he should have.
Respectful. Yeah, that a lot of us don't. That could probably beat the charge that whatever is that, whatever we're up against.
I mean, we are our own worst enemy, the collective black folks. Like, but don't get it twisted. Most black folks do know how to operate, man. But you are not. You trying to out tough the cops is gonna not work 9 out of 10 times. It's not gonna work. So I don't get how you get the yelling and screaming with the police back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Stay calm. Do what you got to do. If he gonna violate you, let him violate you and get that money.
All right. There was 2 instances I saw today. So one of them was dude at the trailer trying to get his daughter. They want to get his daughter. Cop came up, bruh. The cop consoled him so much for like 5 minutes, and dude was like, man, you keep walking towards me, make me feel like you're gonna do something. Like, the cop and dude know each other. And Buddy was there just for his daughter. The cop calmed that man down. Didn't pull no gun out, no handcuffs, no nothing. He just wanted to talk. He was like, man, I understand. Dude like, nah, you don't fucking understand. He was like, nah, I understand. He understood because he must have been a father.
Right.
But whatever, it seemed like the family took the daughter away from him. He couldn't see his daughter because his family. And he was in there, no shirt, pants sagging. Like, most cops would just tackle his ass and lock him up. But this cop was on some, nah, man, I'm going to listen to you, but I got to listen to you over here. So right. I thought that was a dope interaction. And what was the other one I saw?
Yeah, let him violate you is crazy. What I'm saying is, if you not wrong, you arguing with the cop is not gonna make you right. Yeah. Not in his eyes. You feel me? So if you are right and you didn't do shit wrong, he smell weed, ain't no weed in the car. You tell him not to search, you don't give consent. He still go through with it. That's your lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back and forth and be fighting with these motherfuckers when they win every argument just because.
Hey, what up, D Tec? This is one of our partners right here. CS, he has a podcast down in Jacksonville, Florida. His son is actually a rapper. They I ain't gonna call them activists. They power to the people. rappers.
They educators.
Very educated.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on, S?
Hey, nothing, bro. Hey, I've been down for the count, man. I just got my laptop back, man. So yeah, I've been kind of using my phone, bro. But
He's using his phone, but his mic ain't working.
Yeah.
You good?
We lost the sound.
Yeah.
You keep going in and out. Well, D Tec.
Let me try something.
Yeah, while he figuring it out, I did want to touch on the country shit because we were talking about it before we went live. Like who I fuck with heavy is, I don't know if you heard King Jerome out of Texas, the young nigga. He do, bruh, his shit so hard. RSV, I think HD out of Georgia. He hard. My man Willie Jones like on X Factor or something like that. He go
you
hard.
Put me
like
on him.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, but I like that trap. Like I like Southern Soul, but also like that trap country or that authentic country. Because like a guy like Nico Moon got some smooth shit, but the whole shit moving over, and it's also because we from the South, so we understand what they saying with this country music. They're just saying it in the way that we appreciate it.
Absolutely. But
they're using our lingo. Our lingo go well with country music.
But the instrumentals also. The instrumentals in which they're using. How it's layered.
But really like before country was country, the bluegrass, all it's been around for a minute. It just music had just changed so much throughout the time. Even rap and hip hop came out of all kind of music. You feel me? Rock, pop, jazz, country. You feel me? So it just music is coming back in full circle one more time. And then once country's been around, rock been around, all that's been around. It's just been labeled so many times with different names because it's just new people, new sound. But it's still good music at the end of the day. Even to the point like right now, yeah, country might be up, but rap can come back around. It's just going through the change of what it was a few months ago, a couple of years, what it was going on the route it went with the negativity, but the positivity can come back around a lot more stronger and knock the negativity out the box.
So
as soon as we get rid of Shawty Red.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. Shawty Red, Sexy Red.
Producer.
I don't want neither one of them motherfuckers to do no more music.
So
like I said.
How you feel about Southern Soul and artists? Do you have an artist in Southern Soul?
No, I don't have an artist. To me, Southern Soul is R&B. Okay. You feel me? It just has a different sound to it than most R&B tracks. You feel me? So even to the point like Southern Soul can be country to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it just people put labels on certain things toward division for them to be able to conquer and divide shit, man.
For sure.
But now, the Southern Soul, it's been around for a long time. You feel me? So it's getting its just due, and it's still thriving on the underground. Once it hits mainstream, it's a wrap. Just like like how Beyonce jumped on the country and then dropped the country album and give the green light, like, yo, it's dope to be country. You feel me?
Once them young boys started doing the Southern Soul, I think that was the difference. Because like you said, Southern Soul been around 20 years.
Yeah, you feel me?
But once them young boys gravitated to it, 19, 20, 25 years old, under 30, and they brought their crowd with them. There you go. Well, real quick, man, I don't want to rush nobody, but, we try to keep this thing around an hour, man. Hess, talk about your son. Yeah, we got you. Talk about your son. Talk about his music. Give your links and your social medias, his social medias, that type of stuff.
So, hey, I just posted his link down to his YouTube channel. So, what my son does, man, he does hip hop, but he's in his own lane. So, my son, a lot of the music that he does traditional hip hop, but his lane, he does a lot of, they call it nerdcore. So, a lot of his music is geared toward anime. You know what I'm saying? Your Pokemon, your Dragon Ball Z, and all that other stuff. Bro, I did not know that it is a whole genre of hip hop. Oh my God, I had no clue. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he does. All his stuff is JK, is JCAE. He is on YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's on Spotify. And it's all, you know, if you got a kid that's into anime or just into hip hop, his music is clean. It's not vulgar. There's no cussing to it. It's a whole clique of them dudes, and it's like he's good. And I just took him and my other son out to eat. We was at I took him to Texas Roadhouse, and we were talking about like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole and how dope they are. And I told my son, and I'm not saying it's just because he's my son. I told him, I said, you can get on the track with Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake, or any of them jokers, and bar for bar, you gonna hang with every last one of them. Because he's a kid, and I'll tell anybody, he's a kid that he's educated, he's been in school, graduated with his bachelor's degree, and education pays off, and you can tell that he's educated from his music.
Right.
Well, it just lets me know he was raised correctly from some good parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it, sir.
It just lets me know that off the rip. So if he comes from that type of environment and loves, and he's good at what he does, I can only imagine how it sounds.
Hey,
right.
he good, man. You know, and I mean, I learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, he's had opportunity to get with some folks that may possibly sign him, but he said, you know, Dad, I want to do it myself. So he does it all himself. He just stays independent. And I told him he can maintain his identity, who he truly is. You know what I'm saying?
That's
his name
is.
Go ahead, bro.
Subgenres.
Send me some of his music. Hit me on IG on the DM, and I'll send you my email. Underscore DJ D Tec, DJ D Tec.
Hold on, bro. I gotta type this up, bro. Hey,
you act like old niggas.
Hey, bro. Hey, hey, I got my 5 pair of glasses sitting right here, man.
Hey, let me hit the home keys for you. Hello.
Yeah, hey, bro.
As soon as I find my home keys, I'm gonna be on your ass.
Yeah, bro. Hey, so Instagram, what'd you say it was?
Underscore DJ D Tec, DTEC.
Okay. All right, DJ D Tec.
Yeah, you send me in the DM, then I reply back with my email and all that, and we can just build the conversation up from there.
So that's what I was about to say. Is like the subgenre thing. I think a lot of artists, especially these new artists, are not. They focus on one thing, cause you got video games, you got other social media creators. Like for you to try to market for a record deal specifically, you're doing a disservice for yourself.
Yep.
We are at the height of digital creation, and your music has a lane anywhere you go. So don't specifically pigeonhole yourself into doing a specific type of anything. You feel me? Because you don't know
it's
what
wide
group
open.
you gonna hit.
No, it's wide open right now.
For sure.
You look at Flo Rida. Flo Rida came out like he was going damn singing. This dude doing international music, making way more money. You don't hear from Flo Rida no more.
No,
because shit, that one record by itself is gonna make him money for the rest of his life. Because my homeboy produced the beat. Shout out to my homeboy DJ Monte. He produced the beat. And shit, huh?
For low?
Yeah, the apple bottom jeans. Yeah,
hey, DJ Monte, the truth.
And shit, he ain't gotta work no more. That man gonna get residuals off that one song for the rest of his life. When he told me how much they paid him for Zookeeper, the movie, I was like, ain't no way in the world. You got that much? And they ain't even played the song the whole entire record. They just played
that song been in 10 movies and 10 TV shows, I know.
So, at the end of the day, man, just like anything with any type of business,
there you go,
music, food, sports, it takes money to make money. So, if you're able to finance your own way, that's definitely the way to go. But, at the end of the day, you're still going to need the right team. It's going to take people and money.
That's what's up, man. Look, I'm going to put you up front.
Oh, yeah, that's the son. Right?
Welcome to the show, family.
Hey, give me your information. Tell them how to reach you, how to reach out to you.
I was say some my YouTube's JK, it's JCAE. Instagram and Twitter is JCAE_YT. And Spotify, Apple Music, JCAE, so it's like JK. So
that's what's up, Russ.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep growing. Keep creating. That's all I ask, man. Like, is keep creating, cause like we lose that shit over the years, being grown, listening to the bullshit, dealing with taxes, dealing with the overall. You know what I'm saying? And my life started getting back, in a happier place when I started being creative again. And like I said, we lose that shit due to life. Don't stop doing what you're doing, brother. It's appreciated somewhere. It's appreciated by somebody.
Yes, sir.
That was up. Where'd Tec go? I want to ask Tec a good ass question. Tec disappeared.
Hey, bro? Hey, y'all was asking about the situation in the city, right? So, listen, man. JSO is on it right now. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's really going on within the city. So people ain't celebrating that kid dying like they trying to make it seem to be. The only ones that's really celebrating that kid dying are the ops. You see what I'm saying? The majority of the city is looking at it as, yep, he did what he did and rapping about the deaths and all that stuff, man. But everybody looking at it, a lot of people looking at it is, it's a shame that kid died the way he died. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's no bodies dropping in the streets yet. You know what I mean? And when they start, bro, I promise you, JSO, that's Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, JSO gonna be on it. You got all these bloggers and all these people talking about the feds and ATF and this and that, man. Them jokers just talking. You know what I'm saying? They talking, bro. They gonna do a thorough investigation on this, and when they start making arrests, bro, they gonna make arrests. You got people from the city that's talking about this, bro. They don't have a clue as far as what's going on and how it all came about. You know what I'm saying? So we know a lot of these kids, some especially a lot of ones that died, bro. We know a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not what the media is making it out to be. A lot of these bloggers jumping on, bro, trying to get likes and clicks, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got people walking the crime scene. You got some people saying, trying to give a description of the location of where it went down. You got people disagreeing with that. I just know you close to the street, and you would have good information about it, credible information, I should say.
Yeah, bro. Even the sheriff, TK Waters, he told them we're watching. And that's what they don't know, bro. They've been looking at every song these kids drop. Bro, they got people that's constantly watching. You know what I'm saying? As far they looking. And if they don't think that these people are paying attention, they crazy. The police they know.
Hey. No disrespect. What's your son's name again?
Caleb. We call him, his name is Caleb, but it's JK. That's Caleb.
Yes, sir.
I need 4 bars real quick. You never know your opportunities, man. You didn't know when you woke up today you'll be with one of the legends of South Carolina DJing. You got to be able to be on the spot.
I got something working on. Let's say it's a Cartoon Network, but it's not done yet.
Just give it to him.
I'm trying to remember.
Give him one of yours. Give him one of yours.
Okay. So consumed in my headspace, it got me thinking, deserving any and everything I could envision. So focused on it got me thinking, consuming my headspace, it got me thinking, begging, when's oh man, I'm nervous.
They put you on the spot.
Hold up. All right. Cause it's a little image though. So consumed in my headspace, I'm Escanor. Cause so consumed in my headspace, I'm Escanor. Really wanted that dust snore, the night core. Got me screaming my brains out, the night score. But the resurrection bring me back the Lion's War. I ain't talking Aslan, but I'm talking about that God. And I ain't even flexing when I say I'm just a CAE. Cause now I really changed the lost and morphing of a humble being. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, but singing like a bee. Muhammad Ali, dodging with ease. Knocking me down, I'm coming back up like a Muhammad Ali. Mixed with the rocky beat. I'm gonna stop right there with the JK flow, because the JK flow is any flow. I pick and roll and drop and roll the dragon scroll, but nothing's shown. It's all in soul. The kung fu flow of pandas grow, and I'm leaving on the JK flow. So let's go.
Okay, there you go, cuz you gotta own your moment. You gotta own your moment, cuz. It took you a little second to get into it, cuz like my brother's the king of putting people on the spot. I wouldn't have did that to you. But he the king of that shit, so don't you lose no sleep about that. Don't you lose no sleep. But nah, man, in a real way, man, create visuals, songs. Take control of your creation, own your creation, man. Like, we came up in a time where people still steal, man, but it's completely different. You can own the things that you create now in a different way, man. So just stay flexing, brother. Stay flexing.
And that's why I tell a lot of people, I'm like, when it comes to like, I can't have anybody write for me because I'm like, I start off with poetry and everything. So I'm like, it comes from the heart and everything, you know, it's coming from my own mind. So it wouldn't feel right having someone else write for me, you know?
That's real MC shit, though. That's real MC stuff.
You ain't never wrote for your dad. Your dad, look, he can't rap at all.
What you mean? Hess did his.
All right, don't do that.
he did his theme song.
He got a ghostwriter.
He killed it.
He got a ghostwriter.
He said he got a ghostwriter.
No, bro. Hey, my theme song, bro. That's a song that we did together. That's me on my theme song.
Yeah, that's all. I knew that.
They did.
Hey, and that's me. It's Malcolm and Marcus plus Huey Reborn. Call me Chad Hess, New Black Panther, We're the Race Fist, I Resist, Racist. That's me.
Okay. You done practiced several times. We good.
Yeah, no.
Man, cut it out, man.
The one that rides a bike, you know what I'm saying, the fire whip. That's like I like to flow. So, yes, sir.
Hey, look, we appreciate y'all jumping on here, man. We getting ready to wrap this thing up.
Yeah,
See Hess.
I think you about to come in. Just give him a couple minutes. Go ahead with the wrap.
Nah, C Hess is one of a big contribution to the Bottom of the Bottle show, man. This is the man that we go to when we have questions about law and order and, you know, things like that. This is what we have when we have the need for knowledge. This is one of the people that I reach out to just because I know it's going to come from a credible source. So y'all check out Motivated Minds on YouTube, man. Y'all check out Motivated Minds on Facebook. He got a lot of great content. He here for the people, man. He is of the people, and we appreciate him for that.
I appreciate y'all, bro. Real talk, man. That's for real.
Time.
Yeah, I see you at the table, the with the round table meeting, the round table shit.
Divas of the round table.
Man.
Divas of the round table. Right? I see you out there.
Hey, they fun too, man. They fun, bro. They are fun.
Got your toes out, drinking wine coolers.
Hey,
so it was comfortable.
Hey, man, leave the pole alone, bro. You know she don't. Hey, Leon hit me up and said, boy, hey, he said, you know, Nicole did her toes because you was coming on the show.
Damn.
Hey,
all right, now, don't get nobody in trouble now.
Yeah, man, we still alive. Don't get nobody in trouble.
Nah, bro, he always on about her feet, man.
He always on. See, he always on somebody here. Period.
Yeah, man.
You can eat the bread, say you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look, if we don't get Tech back on, man, we appreciate D Tec, man. DJ D Tec is in South Carolina by way of New York, man. I've been knowing that man since I was in high school. He's definitely a musical hip hop influencer, man. Great DJ, put together a great project. Again, the link for his mixtape is in the YouTube description. Got Motion 1.5. He got songs from local artists, man. Y'all support him. Y'all support those artists, man, in a real way.
Yeah, you gonna let CS already talk? We done?
Oh, hey, bro, I'm good, man. That Joker, my rapping roommate said it all, dog.
You said my rapping roommate.
Nah, go ahead. Tell them what you got.
Hey, you know what, man? I just want to go back to something that you was talking about the police and how old dude articulated, and you was saying, hey, just let them violate you. And that's one thing I'll tell anybody, you know what I'm saying? When they read your Miranda rights and says you got a right to remain silent, guess what? Shut up. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Let them say what they want to say. I guarantee you the body cams are rolling if they got it. Don't say a word. Let them violate your civil rights, and that way you got a case. You ain't got to argue. You ain't got to go back and forth. If they violate your rights, guess what? You got a case. You ain't got to talk to the police. Just be quiet.
I've been saying that for years, brother. I've been saying that for years.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Oh, you don't want to talk about your podcast?
Nah, bro. Hey, we got some other. I'm on this police stuff right now, dog.
Oh, shoot. Oh, but I don't. Tech still trying to get in here, but Network Super. I appreciate Tech coming on here once again. Tech is in South Carolina, Columbia, in the industry, the region of here. Legend. He's been around a lot of famous people in a lot of rooms. Played a lot of people's records. Like I said, I've been hearing him since I think I was in middle school. I've been hearing about DJ D Tec. So he is a living legend, making moves. He has a new mixtape, Got Motion 1.5, that has dropped. It already has over 3,000 lists, 3,000 plays. So it can't do nothing but go back up. It can't extract it, only add. So kudos to him. And we'll bring him back whenever he's available for the show. We'll bring him back again, see what he got going on in the future. But until then, we the bottom of the bottom. We at Bar BOTB. We've been drinking. We're going to keep drinking. We're going to keep conversating.
Absolutely, man. In a real way, man. I appreciate everybody that tunes in to the show, man. We always going to try to evolve. We always going to try to bring y'all good content, man. Try to bring y'all influential people and extraordinary people that we see every day, man. Outside of that, man, I'm Jay Walking the Third. That's Carolina Dirt 803. Special shout out to DJ D Tec, our guest this week. C-Hess with the pop in. Hey, love the people who love you back, man.
Let me say something real quick. Big shout out. He didn't get in here. G-Stat, Woodworks by Joffrey. Block. AG Films. Whatever you want to call him. Shots up for his birthday.
Oh, man. Happy B-Day for the kid, man. Hey, look. Till the next time, man. Y'all be easy, man. We gone.